Greetings, ladies and gentle beings, and dear guildmaster, because I think you're pretty much the only one in the guild that watches these. Um, we are going to do a quick, relatively easy, safe-ish guide on Tier 1 and Tier 2 as much as possible of Rotta. Rotta, however you want to call him. So, like most of you, I don't like to read much, but in this case, the strategy tips do matter. I'll skim because it's really not important. Jawas gain an additional ability called Use Droid Collar. Whenever they do it, you, the droid, you're only playing R5 and R2, you get stunned. Damaging any damage. It can be basic, it can be AoE. Any damage will increase the cooldown by 1. Turn meter is important, but like not super important here. If both droids are defeated, you lose. If both droids are stunned at the same time, you lose. If you get stunned, if R5 gets stunned from their special ability, it does not count as getting stunned from the droid color ability. But we never last long enough to get to use that ability. I swear, since that character has been released, I've seen use of this ability once. I'm still kind of salty about missing that. I think it was an Omicron. Like, sure, it's just one Omicron, but like that one Omicron, because it asked you to use this ability 5 times in a row. Oh, well, 5 times in the span of a quest. And this ability has a cooldown of like 10 million turns or something. Unless you're error rank 125, in which case you get the Zeta, and then you can reduce, I don't know, like 5 from the cooldown. The 80-something turn cooldown is getting reduced by 5. I digress. Need to kill all Jawas. Let's start. No leader, doesn't matter. We are getting a cinematic. Like, my god, it only took them 2 eras of us complaining, and we got a skip button. Okay, interesting. I'm just gonna retreat real quick, because it's going to be a very poor video if everything is okay. I like to get this tiny turn meter tab open. It's really not that important. Generally, the turn order of the Jawas is left to right, generally speaking. The portraits, they're all called Jawa, they have slightly different portraits. This is a small, very similar looking portrait. I, in this particular case, find this turn meter order to be a little bit not helpful. This is the new ability. Use Droid Collar. These two start with a cooldown of 2, this one has a cooldown of 1. Strategy here is fairly simple. We are going to focus on 2 Jawas to keep their turn meter, the cooldown of this ability as high as possible. We're going to ignore the third. It's impossible to, without mods, maybe once this event comes back and you can mod your droids, if you can use the not event droids, I don't know. Maybe it's possible to get your droids fast enough. Right now, it's impossible. So we're gonna focus on 2. We'll start. I usually kill this one first. Okay. Now, they all have their colon of 1. We're going to increase everyone to 3. We're gonna hit you again. He's gonna stun next. So what we're going to do here is this. He used the ability, cooldown went 1 up, increasing the cooldown on this guy. He's not going to stun, he's going to stun, he's going to stun. So we're gonna hit him, and we're gonna hit him. 1 stun. Now he has a cooldown of 1, he's gonna stun, he's gonna stun. We're gonna AoE. Okay. Now we're gonna hit him, because I think the smokescreen cooldown... Yeah, okay. I was wrong, the smokescreen cooldown is available, but still. Okay, we got stun, the fire, the flame, the burning killed one of the Jawas. And now it's a fairly simple-ish task of just managing 2. Managing 2 is more than possible. And from here on out, we could have potentially used this auto basic or full auto, I don't care, button, but it's gone. So we're going to have to click, click, click. And since we're always damaging this one and only this one, the only thing you have to watch out for is to not lose a droid. If that happens, if you're too close, just use smokescreen, like so. Voila. That was tier 1. Tier 2 is a little bit more RNG-ish. R5 starts in captivity. Carson Tiva gains an ability called Free R5. It also recovers 20% health and protection, which is really good. It also starts on cooldown. I think it has a cooldown of 20. I'm not sure. The cooldown is reduced by 1 every time Carson Tiva counterattacks. Whenever he uses special ability, Keeping the Peace. In this particular event, it's also going to dispel debuffs on himself, which is really important. If either one of these two die, game over. Now, I haven't managed to find a foolproof strategy for this one yet. It's kind of just pray that you don't get ability blocked, because if you get ability blocked, well, screw you. Just gonna hit you, you get a counterattack, I'm sorry, you get retribution, which means you get to counterattack. We're going to remove days, cleanse days, I'm sorry. Hit basic to get retribution up, and just start hitting back. Hope they don't hit you hard enough, because they do land exposes. And exposes are not fun. But so far, we actually got lucky. We were not ability blocked. Now we can free R5. And from here on out, it's not a cakewalk, but it is a lot easier. Okay, now we're going to cleanse, because we don't want days. And... excuse me. Now we can get rid of him. He's the annoying one. Right. His regeneration is so bad. We still want to counterattack enough to be able to potentially cast Free R5 again, just for the recovery, because Carson Tiva is getting some serious pounding. Not in this case. In this case, RNG is really on my side. Was not the case during my first few attempts. So We're also going to cleanse that. This run, the RNG gods are on our side. They're in our favor, so everything's going perfect. Everything's smooth, but might not be the case. So this one will require a few tries potentially. The first tier, just follow what I showed you. You really should be golden. For tier 2, the only thing I can say is pray you don't get ability blocked. You can cleanse the days. If they land ability blocked, then you just have to suck it up for another turn. And they will usually land ability block with days. So no counters, no cooldown reduction, no cleanse, no nothing. If that happens, and things are going poorly, just retreat and retry. No shame in that. It's not gonna cost you a dime. It's just going to save you some annoyance and, I don't know, 2 more minutes of your life. That's it for now. For tier 5, tier 3, tier 5, tier 3 and 4. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yeah. We have almost a full week of Grogu and then a week off, and then Snowtrooper Commander. So if tier 3 and 4 are anything like tier 1 and 2, expect another video. Please drop a like. I know some of you needed that visual aid, that guide. I know who you are, and I am I am questioning your skill. No, not really. I really appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helped. Smash that subscribe and like buttons. See you next time. May the Force be with you.